Master web development with SkillBakery. Hey everyone! Ready to level up your web dev skills? Introducing SkillBakery.com premium courses starting at just $6 or 500 rupees. Sign up today and learn in-demand skill sets. Unlock your potential today at SkillBakery.com.
Hello and welcome to another exciting video. In this one, we'll be looking at performing some set operations using JavaScript set methods. The methods that have been introduced to JavaScript or ECMAScript that we'll be covering in this one are union, intersection, difference, symmetric difference, is subset of, is superset of, is disjoint from. Now, thanks to these methods, complex operations using JavaScript sets will become much easier. Over here, you can see that we have created two sets, set A and B. Each of these sets have some numbers like 1, 2, 3, and over here 3, 4, 5. If we talk about the union operator or union method, over here, the union method returns a new set containing all unique elements from both sets. So here, you can see the output is coming up as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, similarly, if I go ahead and perform an intersection, or the intersection method returns a new set containing only elements that are present in both sets. So here you can see the value coming up over here as 3 is the only value which is common in both the sets. So that's how the intersection method works. Coming on to the difference method, the difference method returns a new set containing elements that are in the first set but not in the second set. So here, if I go ahead and write this code, and I'm trying to find difference between set A and B. So set A is the first set and set B is the second set over here when we're calling the difference method. And here it's going to return items from set A only. Now, coming on to the symmetric difference method, this returns a new set containing elements that are in either of the sets but not in both. So if I use the symmetric difference, the output will be 1, 2, and then 4, 5, because these are the unique values in both the sets. So let's go ahead and check it out. And here you can see the output coming up as 1, 2, 4, 5. The next one is the is subset of. Now the is subset of method returns true if all elements of the first set are contained in the second set. Otherwise, it's going to return false. So here, if I go ahead and say set A is subset of set B, you'll notice that the output over here comes as false because that's not the case. Now, is superset of is the other method, and this returns true if all elements of the second set are contained in the first set, otherwise false. So here, if I make use of the is superset method on set A and then pass set B over here, you'll notice that for this also, we are getting the output as false. Now coming on to the is disjoint from method, this returns true if the two sets have no elements in common, otherwise false. So here you can see set A and set B do have this 3 in common. So in this case, is disjoint from will return false. And there we go, we have false over here. Now these methods aim to provide more intuitive and convenient operations for handling sets in JavaScript, making the code more expressive and easier to read. Now, one thing to consider over here is when you're working with primitive data types, these are compared using their values. But when you're working with objects in JavaScript, they're always compared using their references. So that is a key point to take into consideration when you're working with sets and you're working with primitive or objects. So accordingly, these methods will produce different result sets.